It starts with one epic cutscene with the city of Sukdol getting attacked and infiltrated via a catapult. And the coolest part is, you take control. You take control of the character Godwin and you have to fight the enemies off. No cutscene nonsense. This city lies in your hands. The crossbow works a bit clunky, but honestly that just makes it feel more realistic. The swordsplay is fucking phenomenal. I've seen a tons of people hate on this shit, but you decide where you slash by going left, right, up, or down with your sword using your mouse or joystick. Being able to choose where you want to strike with your sword really adds some extra depth to the swordplay, which is really cool. Sadly enough, you do lose the battle, and the game starts. In the beginning of the game, Hans hits a fucking sick quote.
Oh, dentist fortuna you art!
And after that, you know, a lot of shit happens, but I'm not gonna go further into the story. Instead, let's talk about the amazing adventures this game has to offer. And of course, the absolute beautiful, magnificent swords this game has to offer. The graphics are pretty simple, but that just proves that graphics don't matter. The game is fun, it feels alive and has a shit ton of content with a whopping 50 hours of a story mode. Normally, I'd say long doesn't always mean better, but here, well, it barely gets still. I'm far from completing the game, but so far no parts have truly bored me. The story is very interesting and sort of understandable, even if you haven't played the first game. You play as Henry and continue the story from where it left off, so you basically just missed the prequel, but the most important bits of the first game will be retold. The choices you make throughout the story impact the main narrative, as well as many side quests. They have consequences that affect the entire game and can even lead to different endings, unlike the previous game, which only had one ending. Some dialogue options have a little emblem that determines your approach. We've got speech, you handle the situation peacefully and without conflict. Charisma, use your noble appearance and good reputation. Might, come across as a hero and the protector of the weak. Coercion, say anything to get your way, even using lies and manipulation. Domination, show the other person that you're superior. And last but definitely not least, dread. When reasoning doesn't work, well, threatening might. You have to be careful though. Persuasions require the other party to believe you. You can either succeed or lose an argument, gain respect or lose your respect. These mechanics make the game insanely replayable, but hey, you can pet a dog, so there's infinite replayability, and you can gamble, which is fun because I fucking won. Give me that ring, you son of a bitch.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're gonna fight with our cocks?
He made a penis joke. The quest variety in this game is insane. The quests feel very alive, like they're part of the story. They aren't boring at all or forced, just a pad playtime. They each have their own unique stories to tell. Sure, some ask you to kill or find something, but even those don't feel like the most generic fetch quests ever. You get 2 different open world maps to explore. What the fuck? 2 whole whopping open world maps. I mean, just riding across these vast, beautiful landscapes is already phenomenal. The narrative is addictive, the dialogue doesn't feel forced, and the voice acting is spot on. The jokes aren't still, and some moments get genuinely intense. You have to experience them for yourself, my friend. This game, oh, I just get so many things right. The jokes are hilarious. I have laughed playing this game. I don't easily laugh. Even NPCs flee from battle when near death, making them feel less like brain-dead bots. I do need to give one warning though. For people who might be on the wrong track here, the game can be pretty slow at times. After a very long, very long intro, you're dropped into the world with absolutely nothing, and it's up to you to figure out how to make money. Will you steal, do side quests, take simple jobs, or just outright slaughter towns? You can choose, but yeah, the game does feel slow at times. If you love a good slow building story where you shape the outcome, you're absolutely at the right address. You will not be disappointed. If you are more into action-packed, no talking nonsense, maybe pass on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. The attention to detail in this game is unreal. Potion brewing isn't just get this and that and boom, potion. You actually have to follow a cookbook and do specific tasks. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's a nice touch. Just like potion brewing, forging is a whole process. You don't just combine materials and get a sword. Nope, you actually have to forge it with your bare hands. Probably one of the sickest details in this game. Though the music is very well implemented. It is insanely well implemented. It's beautiful and cheery in most locations with the classic medieval sounds. But if you enter an area you're not supposed to be in, it subtly shifts, dark, eerie, even scary at times. This is what I call immersion. And a lot of games tend to fail at that, but Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, it absolutely nails it. You can also follow the path with your horse automatically. Holy shit, this is revolutionary, but you don't need to watch out though, because you might break your spine. So is this game worth it? Absolutely. From gameplay to the story to the side quests to the items, this game just keeps getting better and better by the hour. It's definitely not perfect, some character models look the same, animations aren't flawless, and there are people out there who are comparing this game to Morrowind. That's 2002, but I personally think that graphics don't really matter. The game may not look visually stunning, but it feels and plays really good. This game, chef's kiss, this was baked very well. The right amount of sausages, the right amount of steak, and the right amount of swords. If you're a fan of story-driven open-world RPGs, it's worth every single dime. Even if you're not, this one might still surprise you. The beautiful yet thrilling journey of this game truly blew me away, and honestly, I can't get enough of it. I can't wait to continue this shit. It's so much fucking fun. It's really good. It's difficult. It's also really, really, really difficult. Really difficult. Really fucking difficult.